Is the PS5 worth getting in late 2021? Yes and no, but let's discuss why. The PlayStation 5 at the time of recording this is a little over 9 months old, and still to this day is almost impossible to get your hands on one. All for the same reasons you have heard, how the demand is really high, Sony can't make enough of them due to the global chip shortage, then also scalpers using bots to buy up most of the stock that does become available so they can sell them for higher prices online. But putting all that aside, if you have a chance to buy one at MSRP in a store or online, should you buy it? If you're upgrading from a PS4 that you already have a big library of games, most definitely yes, you should get a PS5. Thanks to the system being backwards compatible with like 99% of the PS4's library, including your digital purchases, you will already have a lot of games to play already. Not to mention, the games will benefit with having higher resolutions, better frame rates, and also faster load times. Then games made for the PS5 do look amazing and play very smoothly. Some of the best games on the system you should get day one are Demon's Souls Remake, which is a perfect remake of the original PS3 game if you've never played it before. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, which really shows off the power of the system and is the best Ratchet & Clank game in a long time. Then what I think is the best game on the system, and my personal favorite, is Returnal, which you see gameplay of right now. Returnal has very fun, challenging gameplay that if you're a fan of roguelites, you will really like this game. The game also has a very interesting story and setting that reminds me of games like Dark Souls and Silent Hill, where not everything is directly told to the player but gives visual elements that explains the story. Then you have other games released throughout the year like Resident Evil 8, which is a great entry in the series, Scarlet Nexus is a very fun hack and slash game, and Astro's Playroom, which does come free with the PS5 and is the best tech demo ever. It perfectly shows off the DualSense controller and is a love letter to fans of PlayStation and many of their franchises and other popular games throughout the last few decades. The PS5 has gotten a few firmware updates that has made it a more stable system, and they finally unlocked the feature for us to add secondary NVMe storage, which for some drives actually makes games load a little bit faster. Though with all that said, I do believe there are some reasons why you should hold off on buying a PS5 right now until maybe next year. 9 months in, and the only original exclusive content we got is Ratchet & Clank and Returnal. All other games do exist on other platforms, and even like new content that's coming in the future for the PS5 is still newer versions of games that came out a few years ago. Games like Ghost of Tsushima and Death Stranding, which do have new features and content for the PS5 versions coming out soon, but that doesn't change the fact that they are still games that came out recently. Horizon Forbidden West supposedly is coming out this holiday season, but we still don't have a release date yet, making most of us think the game is going to get delayed. Though of course not everyone is going to be fans of some of these exclusive games that you mainly want to play third-party games on the system, and for those people, I would say just wait to buy the system until you can easily find it available in stores. I'm sure you already have a previous gen system or even a PC that you can play the same games on, and you really aren't missing out on a lot by not having a PS5, that you really should just save yourself the headache of trying to track one down. Then for PC gamers, if you're not interested in any of the exclusive games, then you really don't have a reason to get a PS5 unless the console does things that your PC can't do for games. So should you really get a PS5 today really depends on your needs. Personally, I got mine on launch day because I'm a big fan of PlayStation, that I still like to collect games for their systems, even coming from a person who is mainly a PC gamer. If you really want to play the exclusive games on the system, then for sure if you see one available, pick up the system if you can. The console plays games flawlessly, that even the DualSense controller does help games feel more immersive thanks to the haptic feedback and adaptive triggers. The future for the system looks very promising, with reports on how many games PlayStation Studios are working on, just we have to wait and see when they are revealed, and also more news related to the next version of PlayStation VR. The things I want to see for the system to be better is to see Sony do something about their legacy content, like the PS1, PS2, and PS3, making them available to play on the PS5 without PS Now. especially thanks to recent events this year that Sony should realize now that their legacy content is still very valuable today, that they have to somehow get it available on their current system. And those are my reasons for why you should and shouldn't buy a PS5 in late 2021. Once the system hits its first year birthday later this November, I will revisit it and talk about how the whole year has been for the system. Be sure to comment below saying why you are looking to get a PS5 right now, or why that you're considering holding off on it until, for example, it becomes more readily available. Join my Discord link below where you can come hang out with me and we can discuss other stuff. Be sure to rate this video and subscribe for more content like this in the future. Till then, guys, see you next time.